What up, world? It's your boy, BOI, Be Loveless. Nailed it. Practiced it a lot. And the reason why I'm shooting out this video, two reasons. Three reasons, actually. One is to talk about something I did about a year ago, a little bit under a year, to be exact. And to kind of just touch base on that and kind of let you know where I'm at a year from now. Because I haven't made videos in quite some time. Thinking about getting back into it. Yes, I have changed a lot of my hair. And my glasses are a circle now. Last time they were rectangles? Yes. Anyways, in about October 2019, 2019? That's 2019 when I made this. Pretty sure of it. Yeah, it was like 2019 when I made this because I didn't get my AC until like 2020. Anyways, I made this video some time ago, and in that video, I was wearing a similar colored shirt as my pants, and my pants at the time were black. It's now reversed. So just wanted to make this video because in that video, which you will see a link to in the description, because I'm going to post this on all the social media platforms, I was talking about being a tree. I was talking about, I want to be a tree. I want to be like deeply rooted in the ground to one harness nature's energy as well as to, you know, grow and just continue growing. And I have grown tremendously since that time frame. I've done things that I was fearful of in Scary September. Not as much as I wanted to, but I still did do them. And then all of 2020, I was doing a lot of stuff that scared me. A lot. And even making this video right now, I'm a little hesitant about it and sharing it. But you know what I decided to do? I decided to take my Ichigo Kurosaki Bankai to the next level. And if you ever read the manga, in the very end of the series, he does that. So I did that. It took a little longer than I expected, but I got to that point, nevertheless. And it wasn't really on my timing, it was on God's timing, to be honest. And speaking of God's timing, in today's sermon, what's today? 14th? Yeah. On March 14th, 2021, we had a sermon talking about trees and being deeply rooted in the Word of God. And I have to say that since that time that I made that video, over all last year up to this point, I've gotten really in touch with, I got more in touch with the Word of God. And my faith has been increased. It has been tested and challenged. It's been tested and challenged, and I'm here to say that it's been strengthened through all of that. And I don't fully grasp why I was meant to go through that yet. Why I don't fully grasp why God had me go through all that. I don't understand that just quite yet. But what I can say is that I'm very grateful for it. And in that video in like 2019, it was almost the summertime, or it was like coming out of summertime. It's like maybe August, maybe June. I don't remember. Either way, I was sweating a lot because I was in my car. My car didn't have AC, and now I'm in my home, new home, not my newest home. Well, it is my newest home, but it's not like my own home yet. That's coming this year. I have it on my wall. You want to go see? Let's go see. Let's take a little quick walk over here so we can see. And right here, you see it with me? Nope, nope. Right here, shit's like right about right here, right here. And it says, stay home as much as possible to basically cut my expenses and reach my goal to move out. I'm not gonna tell you what that goal is because I want people to shoot it down, but I'm sharing it with you. Maybe you guys will read that fine print because it is small and it's on the wall on paper. That's beside the point, though. The point of what I'm trying to make is connected to that video. I I put out in the universe that I want it to be like a tree and grow. And I didn't understand what that looked like. I didn't know what it was going to look like. God did. And he was like, okay, I'm going to make that happen for you, right? But I'm going to do it in a way that you're not going to expect. I'm going to do it in a very, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it the Lord's way and transform you through that tree growing process. So like right now, I'm like a shrub. I'm like a baby little palm tree. Little wee palm tree. That's what I am right now. I mean, no. I'm like a little, I'm like a young oak. That's that's more that's more me. I'm a young oak. Or I can be mahogany. Mahogany trees are awesome. Or I can be a cinnamon tree. Either one. I'm getting too poetic here, but what I'm trying to say is I didn't know that when I declared that in the universe and I declared that out to God outside of prayer, that He was going to be like, yes, and you're going to do that, and you're going to become fully rooted in the Word of God. And my son, you're going to go out into the world and do great things through being deeply rooted in the Word of God. And it's been a challenge. You know, I first admit that I don't fully know all the Bible. I don't. I am studying it. I am studying how to be a better disciple. I am also studying how to increase my prayers, and that's just to like make them like better in a way. Yes, I'm trying to make them better. But what I'm trying to say is how to pray better and how to be more rooted in the Word of God. And I spoke with the pastor Byron the other day, and we spoke on Deuteronomy. And in Deuteronomy, basically, it's a story of this is a gist of it. It's not the whole thing, but Deuteronomy talks about how God had took the people from Egypt and basically took them out of Egypt and started moving them to the promised land. And they were stuck there for 40 years because of their disobedience and want to be like, oh, like, I want to do it my way. I want to do it your way. I want to do it my way. And kind of going back and forth with it, basically. And long story short, even through all of that, God brought them got them out of the corrupt land, was moving them towards the promised land, and still cared for them and loved them, even through their disobedience and somewhat disloyalty. And later on in the New Testament, I believe Jesus had spent 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness, or up in the mountains, I believe, which could still be considered wilderness. But he spent that time, and throughout the whole process, the devil had tempted him and tried to corrupt the man side of God, of Jesus Christ. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because the devil, and basically at the end of, like, it all ties together, but basically at the end of his fasting and time spent in the wilderness, the devil still tempted him like one good last time. He was like, yo, man, so you hungry, right? And Jesus was like, yeah, I am hungry. And the devil's like, oh, word? Well, you know what you can do because you are God, right? You see them stones right there? And Jesus like, I do see them stones right there. That was like, you could turn them into bread and eat them. And I would imagine Jesus was like this. You do got a good point. Here's the thing, though. Man cannot survive off of bread alone, but has to, but needs like the word of God. I don't know the exact wording. I'm in the right ballpark though, so follow with me. And the devil's like, okay, checkmate. I'm gonna go. I'm a bounce because you hit me with the scriptures, and I know the word. but I was testing you, you passed with flying colors. And Jesus like, you're darn tootin' I did. And the reason why that all connects is because I declared that I wanted to be like a tree. I wanted to grow and harness nature's powers. And there's powers in this universe that definitely exist if you allow yourself to be open to those energies and you have a perspective and attitude of gratitude and thankfulness and also humbleness. So you have those things, you can tap into that power like it's just like a water faucet and manifest things into your life at a very rapid pace. And all that connects because when I had declared that, I didn't know that I was actually declaring that I wanted to be deeply rooted also in the words of God. And through that experience, and then coming to today's sermon, and it all kind of comes full circle, gives me like a second wind of energy to just like, yeah, like I want to continue to be rooted, dig my roots deeper, and continue to grow, you know, and continue to do things that make me uncomfortable, that scare me, not just in September, but like every day, do hard things, challenge myself. And I'm finding myself doing that and being pushed in the direction that I'm supposed to be for, for God's will and plan. I've been asking for it for a long time. And Byron can attest to this, and my journals can too. I'm not going to share them all because they're a little bit private, but I do have a gratitude journal that I have like over 400 entries of. So like 400 and like 37 days of just gratitude. So I've been doing it for quite some time, and it's just cool that when I had declared that it also tied into the Deuteronomy, and also, and I believe it was maybe the verses of Matthew. I don't remember when the verses that Matthew talked about when Jesus was in the wilderness. I haven't learned that yet. I'm pretty sure I will learn it at some point in time in the future. Um, and at the end of the day, I didn't realize that that was what I was doing. I didn't realize that I was asking God to not help me survive off of manna, but also help me survive and thrive off the Word of God, and become more and come more into the disciple role. And I'm not trying to toot my horn here or like do anything like that. I'm just sharing with you some of me that I haven't been able to share with other people, or at least for a long time since I haven't made a video. So with that being said, I'm gonna pretty much bring this book uh, this video to an end. I hope it resonated with you. I hope the video that's in the link it resonates with you. And I do apologize for my profanity in the video. That was at a time when I wasn't practicing cussing less. And as you can see, I don't think I cussed in this video. And if I did, again, I'm sorry about my profanity. Um, Still on that journey and getting better with it every day, and still continuing to become the best version of me that I can. And sorry about my nose dripping. It's springtime, and that's okay. It's springtime, and my nose gets very stuffy around this time and leaks. Glad it's not leaking on camera just yet, but like I said, I'm gonna bring this to an end. I love you guys. Thank you for listening and taking that time. I know this is a long-winded video, almost double what the last one was, and I'm just grateful you did take the time to reach all the way to the end. I definitely appreciate it. And since it's Chinese New Year, I'm a rooster, and for all the tourists out there, not the tourists, the ox, for all the ox out there, for some reason we're supposed to link up. And if you come across this video and you're an ox, and whatever year you fall in for the Chinese New Year, I'm a rooster. We're supposed to mingle, communicate together, so that way I can serve you and help better your life and bring more value to your life. Or maybe just some wisdom, or maybe just be there for you as a friend. I don't know. But thank you again for listening. I love you guys, and peace out.